Hi everyone, it's Emily again, and today I want to talk about some tips for traveling, specifically with kids, and how to stay sane because it can be an adventure, I guess I could say. So I have this big bag here to go through, plus some other little things and some snack ideas. So let's just go ahead and start going through this bag and seeing what's in it. So the first thing in the bag is a stuffed animal, and this is obviously Pikachu, and he is from Build-A-Bear. My kid really loves to snuggle and things like this, so stuffed animals really bring comfort, and yeah, they're cute too. The next thing is a kid-sized neck pillow, because there's nothing worse than falling asleep in the car and just your head going down and having a huge crook in your neck when you wake up. So this is a cute little dinosaur. I believe it's from Target. The next thing in the bag is this cute little blanket. It folds up and it has a hood on it, and it also has this adorable little tail and paws on it. And this is seriously the softest blanket that I have ever felt in my life. My kid really likes it because, again, it's super comforting. You just wrap yourself in it and you can rub it and stay calm. It's good to help you stay calm. And the next thing in the bag is this little board. It's like a clipboard but without the clips. I don't really know what they call it. And then inside of it there is paper, color pencils, and markers. And with these markers, they actually fit and they're like that, so that's really handy to just line all the markers up, and then they can just take them out and put them back whenever they need it. And the next thing is some more art supplies. This is just one of those play pack grab and goes that you can get from the dollar section in Target. And this one contains a surprise foam character, sticker sheets, stencil, velvet poster, 8 crayons, and 32 pages of 32-page coloring book. So this is really cool, and you can usually get it for around $3 or $5, again in the Target dollar section. Next things in the bag are books. This one is How to Catch a Dinosaur. It's pretty cute. It has a lot of good illustrations, and it's a pretty good story and an easy read for kids. And this one is a Thomas and Friends one, and it is actually a search. So kind of like a Where's Waldo, but you find the Thomas characters and certain things, like there's a porter, telephone booth, driver, clock, train schedule, ticket, and you have to go through and find them. So I think these are really good, especially with keeping their attention for a little longer than 5 seconds. So now onto the electronics portion. We take the Switch with us. Obviously this is a really good carrying case because it has these little cases for the games, so that's super handy. And it actually has 2 of them, and then it comes with even smaller cases for mini SD cards if you have any games on one of those. And the only thing is, I'm not really sure where to put the Switch charger. I just have to carry it separately, which kind of sucks. We didn't bring it to hook it up to the hotel TV. You could, I guess, that's always an option, but that's just something that we didn't do. So the next thing is this portable DVD player. So this is really nice because these actually have headphone jacks, and there's separate headphone jacks. Unfortunately, you have to play the same movie on both screens, but the kids can, you know, plug their own headphones in and listen to it at different volumes so that it's not bothering anyone else in the car. And then if just one kid wants to watch it, you know, you can just take the other one down. But these do slide over the back of the front headrests so that the people in the back seat can watch. So the DVDs that we brought for this trip were just Paw Patrol and season 1 of the Rugrats. And we didn't have too long of a drive this time, so we didn't really need to bring a whole lot of movies, I didn't feel like. And we had the Switch too, so that was, you know, the bulk of the entertainment for this particular trip. And then obviously we cannot survive without headphones because again, the Switch has a headphone jack, the DVD player has a headphone jack, so yeah. The only issue is this particular headphone jack won't fit on the newer iPhones without an adapter, so if you let your kids use your iPhone or they have a hand-me-down iPhone that's newer, then you're gonna have to remember to bring the adapter, or else you're just gonna have to listen to their videos on their devices hoping. The next thing in the bag is cleaning supplies, and especially traveling during the pandemic, I am incredibly anxious about, things being dirty and getting sick. So I did bring cleaning supplies. I usually carry them with me anyways, even without a pandemic going on, because you never know. And so yeah. So the first thing that I have is this air sanitizer. It's vanilla scented. I didn't use this particular one, so I can't speak on it, but I did get it from Target. The next is Lysol Disinfecting Spray, and this one actually says it kills the COVID-19 virus. So yes, what I did with this was I just sprayed it on all of the hard surfaces and let it sit. And then I went through with some sanitizing wipes and wiped down more touched places like the remote, the door handles, and things like that. But I usually carry Lysol spray with me and spray it in the hotel room no matter what. So this isn't really weird for me. I used to carry a travel size can now. This time it's just a bigger can because I'm like, well, hopefully I'm going to be doing more traveling this summer, this year. So I'll use it, and I know I will. So. And then the next thing I brought was this fabric sanitizer. I sprayed this on the fabric surfaces in the room. I also sprayed some of the Lysol tube on the fabric surfaces. I don't know which is better, honestly. I just used both to make myself feel better. I clearly have pretty bad anxiety when it comes to traveling and like getting sick because, I always disinfect everything. I always have sanitizing wipes on me. I usually always have a travel size Lysol. No matter where I go, it's always there. I always use them. They make me feel better. It doesn't matter if they don't do anything or not. It's just, it's kind of like an anxiety thing for me. I think it helps with my anxiety, so I do it. So I used all that stuff when I walked in the room. That made me feel better. And then my kid was like, no, you have to do it every time we walk in the room because COVID gets in here and you just have to clean it off every single time we walk in the room. So that made my kid feel better, so I did it. Not everybody is going to agree with that. Whatever you do, you boo. It makes us feel better, so I did it. Another thing that you're going to want to bring with you would be vitamins. I just use these Ollie Women's Multi plus Omega-3 vitamins because I needed ones with iron, and these were the only ones I could find in Target with iron, so I just used them. I haven't done my research on them or anything. They were just there. I bought them. That's the extent of it. Same thing really with these Ollie Kids Multis. So these are just gummy worm ones. I thought my kid would like these the best, so we bought them. The next thing that is super important to us is melatonin because we have so much trouble sleeping in new places. And especially if we're traveling through different time zones and things like that, this is really going to help us get so much needed rest. So yeah, we take these. I take the Pacifica Beauty Gummies, Dream Sleep, Beauty Sleep Support, so just melatonin and chamomile, elderberry, And then my kid takes the Zarbee's Naturals Children's Sleep with Melatonin, and I did talk to the doctor about this. She approved it, so we're good on these. So, and just to prove to you that I always have sanitizing wipes on me. This is my purse, and I always have these wet ones on me or Clorox wipes. I just haven't seen any travel size Clorox wipes around me recently, so this is all I have. That's what I carry. Another thing that you need on you, not packed in a suitcase somewhere where you have to dig through and find it. Sunscreen is always a good idea. You should always wear it, especially on your face, every single day. But my sister in particular gets sunburned when she travels for long periods of time, so I always try to put sunscreen on. I've never had a problem with it, but you know, it's always a good idea, especially if you know, you always pick the seat where the sun is just beaming down on you. If you know, you know. If you know what I'm talking about, then you know, you know. Another good thing to have is a travel charger. This is just, you know, this is basically just a separate battery. The car that we rented had 2 HDMI jacks and 2 like cigarette lighter plug-in things. I don't know, is that what you call them? I guess, I don't know. So we were able to charge all of our devices the entire way, so that was really great. But I bought this just in case that, you know, we got an older rental car or something that didn't have all those capabilities. Another thing that really helped me out this trip were the Apple AirPods Pro. Obviously you don't have to have these particular ones, but the noise canceling capabilities really helped me out. My kid and I get pretty bad sensory overload sometimes, especially when there's a lot of noise, a lot of loud noises and things like that. So when I felt myself getting a little overwhelmed and overloaded, I just popped them in, turned on the noise canceling capability, and actually listened to some true crime videos, which I guess is kind of weird, I don't know, but it's what I did, and I fell asleep in the passenger seat, don't worry. And then my kid was having some issues with loud noises, so I just popped those in, and they actually fit, which I don't know what that says about how small my ears are, but they fit, and yeah, they really work. They're really great. So next up is the snacks, and I just put them in this little basket so they were easy to get to. And first are these Cashew Snacks. They're pomegranate vanilla flavored, and they are so good. Like, I highly recommend them. Next up is these Goldfish Mickey snacks, and then these Jif to-go peanut butter cups that I used pretzels with. And then we have crackers. We just have the cheese and peanut butter, and then the club and cheddar. Next is the Horizon Organics chocolate milk. These are shelf stable, so they're great to have. And then we have the Nature's Bakery oatmeal crumble. These are also really good. Then we have the omega-3 deluxe mix. These still individual nut mixes, they're really great to have too. And then, of course, some fruit by the foot. And then the Boom Chicken Pop sweet and salty kettle corn. And the Nutella and Go with multi-grain sticks. Next up is the cold stuff, so we just have these guacamole with tortilla chips. And then obviously my Starbucks coffee vanilla flavor, because we never know if hotels are gonna have coffee or not, especially during the pandemic. I have to have it. And then these Danimal smoothies, they have Sonic on them, and they're strawberry and banana flavored. And then some string cheese. I love string cheese. It's one of my favorite snacks. And then just some red seedless grapes. So thank you for watching this video. As always, I hope you learned something new, and please consider to give this video a like and to subscribe to my channel. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you later. Bye!